Welcome to the latest edition of New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, direct from our assignment desk, otherwise known as my Compost Heap. Let's see what stories we're working on at this hour. Well, it's time to give out an award and congratulations to the great Dr. Shu of Bethany, who in a city that is filled with ambitiously criminal or otherwise predatory landlords and slumlords has managed to top the list. This week, the city of New Haven revoked his license to rent property after an inspection of 8 of his properties found over 50 violations. The city also revealed that of the 20 properties the good doctor owns in New Haven, he's had 18 fires in the last decade. The city's cracking down on him. He's fighting back. This will be the test of whether these new tools the city has to fight back against blight and slumlording have teeth. Congratulations are also in order to Mayor Justin Elicker for getting the suit of the week. This was actually a lawsuit. President Trump's administration has sued Justin Elicker and the city of New Haven and the state over sanctuary city policies. It's no fun to get sued, and it's not a game that the administration is playing against blue states and blue cities for trying to keep any kind of sense of law and order and justice. But the good part, and the reason the mayor deserves congratulations, is not only it takes a strong stand, he's being sued for an executive order he issued protecting the rights of immigrants, but also because he did it smart. He didn't give the ammunition for Trump to shoot our city down. The order actually says that even though we don't want our local officials cooperating with the federal government to track down immigrants, in plain language, that except in cases involving federal or state law. It's going to be a pain, but it's worth wearing the right suit to the right fight. If you're reading any magazines this week, especially Time magazine, congratulations are in order to Kika Matos, the immigrant right advocate who lives in Fairhaven and has helped lead the national fight against President Trump's inhumane immigration policies. Time magazine has just named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world right here in New Haven. We don't lie down and take it when Trump tries to bulldoze our city and bulldoze democracy. We're fighting back with the right people. Congratulations are in order to Velma George. This week we read about her well-earned retirement from working in city government, including the last 10 as the person in charge of homeless outreach and services. Velma George always did it with hearts and smarts. She knew, as you can read in an exit interview she did this week with Laura Glesby in The Independent, that she couldn't solve the national problem of homelessness. She can't in a day find a person in the street and help them overcome, in conjunction with other people who work these problems, the problems that brought them there. But she saw that day by day she could make a real difference in a person's life, that as a city, as we figure out how best to deliver help to the homeless, she was on the front lines. Well, congratulations to 3 people running for office for 1 seat in New Haven for getting lots of people to pull out their checkbooks and show that they support them. The 92nd General Assembly District in New Haven, represented by Pat Dillon, has 3 people, including Dillon, running for the Democratic nomination this year. Dillon, Eli Sabin, and Justin Farmer. And this week, we found out in their latest filings that all 3 candidates got in the neighborhood of $7,500 to $9,500 in donations from people, showing that they believed in their campaign, they convinced it was worth it, and meaning that all 3 will probably qualify for enough public money to make it a serious race. We rarely get competitive races for the state legislature in New Haven, even though there are elections every 2 years. We got a good one this year, and I say congratulations for keeping democracy. Congratulations are in order to Pope Leo. This week he came under attack by the most powerful person in the world, President Trump, because the Pope spoke his conscience. But then he got the backing, the support of Connecticut's most powerful state legislator, Martin Looney of New Haven. After Trump attacked the Pope, took credit for naming him, Martin Looney issued a statement that said, in part, the Bishop of Rome does not answer to any political figure. The suggestion that this Pope owes his position to Donald Trump is an affront to the faith of more than 1 billion Catholics worldwide. And you know, Martin Looney is not only known for taking tough stands, but for handing out these oven mitts when he runs for re-election. Until next time, this is a New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary. Remember, always pick up and recycle our trash while we still can.